Hi, John Wales here. Anyone that's been watching my channel knows that I do small videos about where I live, which is here in Playa Flamenca on the Costa Blanca. I've done small videos on La Zenia, Punta Prima and other areas around here. My next one that I was going to do was going to be Torrevieja, but due to this coronavirus pandemic, like everyone else, I'm only allowed out to go to the shops or a pharmacy or a doctor's, something similar to that, so I haven't been able to do it myself. So a cheeky way around that was I went on YouTube and I've trawled all the videos on there to find some video that I like. I found quite a lot by a particular person who's put some really nice videos out there of individual parts of Torrevieja. I'll put the link below in the description in case you want to go and see what he's done, because I quite like his stuff. What I've done, I've taken a number of his video clips, if you like, clipped them, strung them all together into a different sequence and done a voiceover for it, which is pretty much what I would have filmed had I gone to Torrevieja. I gotta be honest, I think his filming is a lot better than mine. However, if you want, watch it. If you like it, you can subscribe, you can hit that notification bell, and until then, on my next one, I'll see you next time. So if you want to come with me, let's go and see it. Birdsong and daybreak, fantastic. What more can you want than that? Where am I today? Torrevieja. And this is on the Costa Blanca in the Mediterranean, and I believe we're in the region of Alicante. When you wake up here, if you're on holiday or you live here, you think sometimes how lucky can you be. You might decide to go for a stroll to get a cup of coffee somewhere, or just go down on the seafront here, maybe get a beer. Perhaps you could buy one of those genuine Rolex watches for 20 euros off one of the hawkers, or go spend a bit of time down here on the beach. As you can see, the beach is pretty full, and this is early in the year. We've done really well here. This is in January/February. Not too sure because I didn't film this, but down there on this bench you can see this is La Bella Lola, and she's there waiting for her husband to return. A little bit more about her later on. This boat here, this is the Galleon España. And I'm kicking myself because I missed it last year. It came here on tour for a couple of weeks in Torrevieja, and to look at this thing here on the film that I found, it's spectacular. And you can understand why Spain were just masters at ruling the waves back in the day. If you saw this coming at you, blimey, you'd think twice and probably run away. Other features here, this bunch, sculptured band. These are tremendous, and they're here every day welcoming visitors. There are sculptures all over the place in and around Torrevieja, and in Spain they do really like their fine arts, and that's second to none, really is. Got this spectacular waterfall feature a little further in, and this is in front of some restaurants and ice cream parlours, and it's so relaxing to listen to when you're having a beer. Across the road, Torrevieja Marina. This just goes to show there are quite a lot of people here with deep pockets and money to spend. While in Torrevieja, you can go on some of the town streets. This doesn't do it justice. This only literally shows 2 or 3 streets, which are also full of local shops and boutiques and all the other things you would expect to find in a major busy town. Where there's rain and water, sometimes you get wind. When you get wind and rain, you get storms. We suffer from storms now and again. As you can see, the waves will just come in and they will pummel in. As our proverb says, time and tide wait for no man. And once again, you can see La Bella patiently waiting there, and she's waiting for the storm to subside. And it will. Meanwhile, while these storms progress, the water, it will flood in, and it causes havoc here on the seafronts. We've had a lot lately. Last year we had the Gota Fria, which was the worst in living memory, and here in January and February we've had very similar weather. As you can see here on the front, it's more like a war zone. The rubble that has been pushed in from the beach and thrown up here. You can see all the bars in the background. Lots of devastation. Looking at this, you can see that the windows haven't been pushed in, so obviously they're suffering from more in the way of flooding and water damage as opposed to actual damage to their fronts, which good luck, because I'm sure that by the time they've paid their rent and other fees, they are pleased that nothing happened to the front. As you can see, These are days when it is pushing it, absolutely horrid. But eventually it does brighten up and that sun will come back out. And here we are again, and this is La Bella Vista, reminding us of all those people that got lost at sea. Oh, and there we go. I can also remind you to subscribe and press that notification button. It does return to normal, and in a couple of months from now I'm hoping that it'll look like this again, somewhere around August, maybe September. Because at the moment I'm doing this because I'm stuck indoors like everyone else in Europe due to coronavirus. I can't go and do any of this filming myself. So this is a very short tour, if you like, of Torrevieja. Just a tiny bit of it. Wherever you are, try and keep well, look after yourselves, and until my next video, bye for now.